The wheel of rumours has once again spun for the Switch 2. Let's take a look at the latest developments since we last peddled information that was probably not true. So, of course, remember these are just rumours. They might not be true and I can't vouch for the sources. So take these things with a pinch of salt. Remember, I could claim right here, right now on the internet to be able to satisfy my wife. It doesn't mean it's true. So, on the 7th of September, Eurogamer, a news site that thinks people love them enough to buy their t-shirts, reported that the Switch 2, or rather, hardware that will show how the Switch 2 is supposed to run, was shown to developers and industry insiders behind closed doors. This demo apparently included a version of Breath of the Wild running on that hardware. Presumably, and I'm speculating here, at a much more impressive frame rate or resolution. Not that it's hard to improve on 720p. This would likely just be a tech demo like that 3D adult Link at the GameCube launch, which was a great example on how to give your audience blue balls. Not a suggestion that it's actually coming out for a re-release. After all, we know how bad Nintendo are at actually re-releasing Zelda games. I still can't play Twilight Princess or Wind Waker on my Switch, and that makes me a sad panda. I think there's probably some truth to this one. It sounds about right, doing it at a trade show. Nintendo has of course declined to comment, but it sounds like a reasonable thing to do. So there's probably some truth to this one. Fingers crossed they left with enough information to start getting some plans in motion on games they might be able to bring to that system when it launches. I'd probably just expect about 45 ports of 12-year-old games though. Eurogamer have also, just a few days ago, talked about further information coming out of that demonstration, including a demo of the Unreal Engine 5 showcase, The Matrix Awakens, which is a pure tech demo designed to showcase the power of that engine. On another note, it's sad that The Matrix Awakens, despite having no story, no real gameplay or purpose, was still better than the fourth Matrix film, which was more akin to having a politically correct night terror than legitimate cinema. Now, having seen that demo run, it's a nice way to show off the power of DLSS and ray tracing, and while I doubt that this new hardware will be pumping out Cyberpunk's path tracing, not unless it came with a fire extinguisher in the unboxing experience, a little bit of DLSS sounds like something we would most likely see, or, to be honest, something that would likely be the heart and soul of the system being able to pump out higher resolutions. The article goes on to speculate that the most likely chipset is the Tegra T239. I don't know about that, nor do I much care about the part number, it's what it brings to the table that matters. But let's wrap up this little rumour mill, as it seems that's all I can find at the moment. The more I see about this thing, the more I'm pretty convinced that this will be some sort of super DLSS machine that is going to be baked into pretty much whatever's made, and that would make sense. Nvidia's upscaling technology is honestly the stuff of magic and myth, and implementing this as a standard would make sense. However, I would worry that that means we might end up with a generation of blurry games like the Doom or Witcher ports on the Switch. I certainly hope that the rumours are true for one, as it means that things are indeed moving on nicely and we might get some kind of reveal soon. Let's keep waiting though and see what happens. If you like this, make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe. We'll have plenty more to come.